Hello and welcome to another episode of Roach Koach, the new metal podcast you deserve. My name is Lauren Kozlowski. With me, as always, the original Roach Rider, Mr. Matt Nas.
Keep it rolling, baby.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, back with you for another episode of Roach Koach. You know, this week, Matt, there's a lot going on.
Oh, buddy.
There's so much going on in the world. There's so much going on in the world of new metal, which is what we focus on here on this show.
Constantly. As is our want.
As is our want, as we do. As we make the march, Matt, to 500 episodes.
500,
that's right. And, you know, no guest this week. We've had some guests, and our hope is to get another guest on very soon, because we just want to get people to come in. You know, sometimes we have them on those album eps, but, you know, sometimes it's just good to have them in here just to hang, just to rap, see what's going on.
Hang sesh, dude.
Yeah. So
is it just you and me for this episode of
Who's Tweeting?
Who's Tweeting?
That's right, Matt. It's just you and me as we break down what's up, what's going on. Now, since we last did a Who's Tweeting At, Matt.
Yeah.
In which we had wonderful friend all Josh Toomey on the show. We were like, hey, you've got a lot of shows coming up, but why haven't you set up a show at the Machine Shop? Well, it's happening. It's happening. November
plus one.
November 1st, 2025. Primer 55 will be playing a show at the Machine Shop in beautiful Flint, Michigan with Smile Empty Soul. And some people saying, hey, isn't Primer opening for Smile Empty Soul? You could say that's one way to look at the lineup. The other way you could say it is that Smile Empty Soul is closing it down for Primer 55. It's another way to look at it.
Another way to look at it.
Another way to look at it. So, this is a Saturday. Love a Saturday. It's a Saturday after Halloween, which means we'll have all the grease paint off from all of our Art the Clown costumes, and we'll be ready to go.
They'll be folded up and put away for next year.
That's right. That's right. Matt, are you a clean Art the Clown, or are you a bloody Art the Clown?
Oh, I like clean. I feel like it's more disturbing.
Good point. Good point. I think I'm also clean. I think I'd also go with clean. Yeah. And also, anyone who's seen Terrifier 2 knows that Art likes to be clean, and he will take it to the laundromat and wash it so he's ready and crisp to go back on another killing spree. Now, this is very exciting. Matt, you jumped right ahead of me.
Plus one.
We got to get plus ones, right?
We gotta. If we don't...
What are we doing?
What are we doing? If we don't ask, what are we doing?
It's right.
It's okay if these guys no.
Right. But we got to ask.
Correct.
And so, yeah, so that's the key thing. And that's something that we want to stress. I don't know if it was stressed enough in our plus ones Who's Tweeting episode. To get a plus one, to get on the list, you got to ask.
You got to ask.
And it feels weird to be like, can you put me on the list? But you got to ask, okay? So if you're sitting there right now at home going, how do I get on the list? Ask. The worst thing they can tell you is no. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah. So Matt and I are going to muster the courage to send a DM to Josh Toomey that has to be added as a plus one for this incredible show at the Machine Shop. Matt, let's talk about who's back.
Who's back?
Limp Bizkit's back, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
We talked about it on our bonus emergency app, and finally it was revealed. Now, here's the thing. By the time this episode goes up, we might have an album announcement.
Which would be super sweet.
Which would be great. But right now, all we have is the brand new Limp Bizkit song. It's called Making Love to Morgan Wallen. Matt, talk me through your feelings, your reactions, how you feel about this new LB.
All right. The journey of my Limp Bizkit fandom has been well documented in the show, but if you're a newer listener, you'll know that I started off not liking them at all. And then over the course of the nearly 10 years of this show, I have warmed up to them substantially. I got to tell you, what a delightful fucking listen. What a great song. I thought it was them playing to their strengths.
Yeah.
You kind of got the blippy guitar sounds that Wes is famous for. Lethal's in there cutting it up. Bass line is driving throughout the whole song. Otto's on point. Fred's fretting it up hard. This is a very Fred lyric, but where in the past I probably would have dogged his lyricism a lot, I just kind of was like, yeah, it's Fred doing Fred shit. And then it's a long song. It's about 4 minutes long, which was a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Like 25 seconds to go in the song.
Yeah.
They decide to do a fucking drop, which was not expected.
No.
They play a siren sound.
No. I want everybody to know, Matt texted me and Jenny about the siren.
Longtime listeners will know that Jenny loves a siren in a song. And I have an affinity for it, but like I heard it and I was just like, this is almost a call to arms for Roach Koach. Mm-hmm. So I had to talk to my people and then make reference to Ice Pick's Onward to Victory, because that was the song that Jenny had me play for her deep-rooted love of sirens. But when they do that and then he kind of drops it, making love to Morgan Wallen, I was like, it all makes sense. Mm-hmm. I honestly wished there was another minute 30 of that. I could have gone for it. I was in that zone. I was fine. It was like it ends and I was like, because he goes, I'll be the most hated motherfucker that you've ever seen, and it just ends and I'm just like, you're just warming up, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, what do you do? Don't end it now. So my ticket was fucking punched. Loved it. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for more. Give me more. Yeah, this is great.
Matt, I mean, I think everybody knows how I feel. I got to tell you that I am just warmed by your reaction and your complete, I mean, guys, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it.
I listened to it at least 5 times in a row.
Wow.
At least. I was
there
just
we
like,
go.
I guaranteed 20 minutes of my life spent unironically listening to the new Limp Bizkit.
There it is. I very much enjoyed it. It definitely was interesting. Is sort of like a, let's do all the moves, all the Limp Bizkit moves in a microcosm all together. So we're hitting all the points. And then, when that drop and the siren drop hits at the last 25, I went, oh, and I got very excited. And I definitely am with you. Like, it ends in this way where I'm just like, track 2, next track, let's go. Album, right? Please. You've got me salivating here. Like, I am all ready to go. Yeah, it was tremendous work. I'm very excited. This makes me feel like we're going to have another, slam dunk record. I'm very, very pumped. Also, I mean, the other thing that was nice, though, is that it didn't feel... Listen, we've been listening to people rip off the riff from Out of Style now for 4 years.
Yeah.
And it's funny is that Wes is just, I'm not going to do the riff again, do something else. And then, as I talked about on the emergency app, when you get into the chorus and it's Fred saying, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Listen, don't overthink it. You're Limp Bizkit. Bring us that heat and that chorus. Because this is a thing that we talked about on the Gold Cobra episode. That you get to Gold Cobra and you get that Gold Cobra chorus. It's okay. It's okay. Don't. And that's, is it overthought? Cobra. Exactly. But like this one, it's like hot, you're hot. And then when he's like, when you're not, you're not. They thought it all through. Great work. Very excited to hear listen, it's got to be a whole album's coming. There's no way they just put a song out. There's no way.
I mean, the stranger things have happened.
This is true. But I feel
like this is one of their strongest. This is way stronger than the Dad Vibes drop.
Interesting. You would say you like this more than Dad Vibes?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is a way more complete song.
Okay.
I like Dad Vibes a lot. Mm-hmm. But this, to your point, this feels, whereas Out of Style, if that would have dropped first, I'd still be like, Out of Style is still like the riff and everything. But this feels like them start to finish. Whereas Dad Vibes was like very much them, but it kind of was like a little more hip hoppy per se.
Right.
And they can't live with them, can't live without them. Like, when you're hot, you're hot. You're not, you're not. Simplify, baby. It's simplify.
It is simplified. That's a very good point. So we are super, super hyped. We're 100% in the tank for new LB. Now we're just on alert. We're now on album alert. You know, we're watching for the album. And I feel like this can only mean, obviously, this year they toured Europe.
Yep.
Which means next year, bring it back, y'all. Bring it back, tour 2026. Bring it back, break your back. I don't know. I'm just riffing. I'm riffing like Fred right now, just trying to think of what it could be.
You never know. I mean, they've now done 2 summer tours, put together an album. If they might be capitalizing on that push right now, they might be doing, but they also could just be like festival circuit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true. You could
5
do that
shows, 5 to 10 shows in the U.S., 5 to 10 shows overseas.
Mm-hmm.
The Limp Bizkit brand is strong, and we don't need to tour 60 days in a row.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the other thing is, and I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Listen. Limp Bizkit, Korn, Deftones, the Three Kings tour. I have made it up. It's a completely made up thing that I made up. But I'm telling you, how is that not a winner? How is that not a winner?
They won't do it.
They won't do it, but I am going to keep saying it.
Yeah.
I'm belligerent like that.
I'm very excited for, speaking of like pretty huge successful tours, and I don't know if it's on our list or not, but have you seen the European lineup for System of a Down?
I have not. I have not seen this.
Headliner, System of a Down.
Okay.
Supporting act, Queens of the Stone Age.
Hey now.
Supporting act, Acid Bath.
Hey now.
Holy shit.
Wow.
These tickets are going to be unobtainium. No one's going to be able to get into this show.
No way. Wow. What a night you're going to have there. What
Crazy.
a night you're going to have there. I mean, that's bananas. That's bananas. Wow. Well, congratulations, Europe. Let's talk about more congratulations, Matt.
Ooh.
Let's talk about the return of Steppa.
Love this. Love this. Saw this last week. So excited for our boys.
For the boys in Steppa, we teased it before. They are officially back. They have a new song, and I'm assuming an album on the way. And they are doing a reunion show.
Yep.
That's right. It's the 805 Throwdown Steppa reunion concert at Tarantula Hill Brewing Company, Saturday, October 18th. It is that Tarantula Hill Brewing Company is in Thousand Oaks Boulevard, on Thousand Oaks Boulevard in Thousand Oaks, California. Okay. You can get tickets to this thing right now as I read this for $14.64. A steal at twice the price. You got to get there. You got to fill the pit for the boys. They're going to be bringing the heat. We now know the song is out. It's called Mechanical.
Yes.
The album art is a man who looks like he's being consumed by technology. He's got the look on his face of, oh no.
I've done it again.
I've done it again. I've been consumed. He looks, if I were to get a little nerdy, he reminds me a little bit of the techno organic creatures, the Phalanx from X-Men. Yes.
I remember.
Doug Locke and all that. Yep. The Phalanx Covenant. And, you know, evoke that for me, sure. Listen, it's not like I haven't been in my storage unit trying to log comics for the last 3 months. So, yeah, Matt, why don't we get a little taste of Mechanical?
You got it, buddy. Here's Steppa with Mechanical. Can you believe new Steppa in 2024, 2025? We talked to our dude.
Mm-hmm.
We released that episode December 6th, 2023. And he said, hey, hold on to your ass, new Steppa. And we're like, when? Soon.
And listen, you can't rush this stuff. It happens when it happens.
Well, Blake was pretty straightforward. He was like, look, we're all busy.
We're busy. We're busy with lives. We got wives and babies. We got babies and wives. All right,
and
man.
I'm getting married eventually. You're gonna I don't know. You don't know this in December 2023, but I will be getting married.
Yeah.
In 2025. So things are happening.
Things are happening. So we've got the new Steppa full length coming. This is great. Listen, when I listened to this in my car and the scratching started, I just settled in. I was like, I'm in safe hands. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. And I was right. So this is fantastic. Excited for more to come. I'm excited that they're doing the show because I think also when we talked,
Blake was like, I don't think I can do it.
I don't know if we can do this live show. Well, it looks like we're doing one, baby. All right. We're doing one. They get up on that stage.
One more time.
Tarantula Hill Brewing Company.
Hold on your ass.
Hold on. All right. Listen, I'm so excited for this. So if you are in that area, the Thousand Oaks, California area, get them ticks, get some boots on the ground. Support the boys in Steppa.
I think we got some people out there.
We got some people out there. Here's the thing. I think, I'm going to put this out there, Matt. I think if enough people show up at Tarantula Hills Brewing Company and really put in the FaceTime and really let the Steppa boys know, hey, you brought the heat and we're here for you. I'm saying it. They could work their way out. They might be able to play Black Widow Brewing Company. Okay. They might be able to play
Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, well, I was trying to think of other spiders, but I could only think of the Black Widow. I was going to do
thinking
a whole
brewing companies. I was thinking Stone.
You're thinking, yeah. I mean, the brewing companies, spiders, either way.
Make up to San Francisco, play Anchor.
There it is. Perfect.
But here's the deal. Yeah. It's all about the Roach Riders coming out, and I think this next piece is all about the Roach Riders showing up.
This is a perfect segue, Matt, for the segment called Who's Got Boots on the Ground?
Boots on the Ground.
Matt, we received this DM. Incredible DM.
But needed this DM. Pushing hard times over here sometimes.
Yes.
Getting sad every once in a while. The writers know how to perk this boy up.
So we get this DM from Garbage Stock Art telling us, found a fellow Roach Rider in the wild, and as we were taking this photo together, the riff from Out of Style started playing on the PA. Incredible. Unbelievable. But then not only did he find a fellow Roach Rider, he found Stupid Evan Matt.
It was amazing.
Incredible. An incredible union of two
so
great
now
listeners.
We have totally Roach Koach has locked down the East Coast. We know it.
We got it. Listen, we got one coast. We come for the West.
Then, no, we've got both coasts covered.
Oh, we do.
We got California.
We got them both. We got them all. Listen, coast to coast. The coach. It's coach to coach. It's
official coast to coast.
We've got it all.
And you know we got that Midwest on lock.
We got it locked down. Matt messaged us. He said, we were waiting outside the venue, and he saw my shirt, and we realized we were fellow riders. Then he tells me he's Garbage Stock Art, and I was like, I'm Stupid Evan Matt. He's a great dude, and we had a lot of fun together. We highly recommend seeing Dropout Kings and Wargasm UK. The opener was a lot of fun, too. They were called Gut Health out of Worcester, Massachusetts. Keep it rolling. He also said, Matthew also said, the opening band passed the mic to my wife and asked if she wanted to shout out anyone, and she drew a blank. So Garbage Stock Art grabs the mic and shouts out none other than Fred Durst. Legendary. All these stories are great. He did then send us a few clips from the show. Look like an all-timer.
I love this.
Black Cat Bill came out during the Wargasm set to do Bang Your Head. They did Glitch Gang. Everything looked incredible. I mean, Dropout Kings and Wargasm UK on one bill, along with Matt. I gotta say it. Gut Health.
Gut Health. What a name.
What a name. Listen, if you are on a certain part of Instagram or TikTok, you will find the wellness people.
Oh, okay? The wellness people are everywhere, bro.
And the wellness people, what it is, if I may be so bold, they're running a scam. Okay. But the thing when you're putting these scams together, all right, is you've got to find a niche. All right.
True.
You got to find the thing that no one else is talking about. And the reason they might not be talking about it is that perhaps it requires more expertise than they can fake,
Correct.
or maybe it's a little too gross. I'm not going to say this specific person because I think I actually deleted their account at a certain point. But there was someone I knew from the olden days who decided that they were going to be a health influencer. They were going to focus on gut health, which meant that they were posting 3 to 5 to 7 times a day about taking a shit. And at a certain point,
God bless them.
I know, right? I was DMing people going, here's another one from Poop Lady. That's what they knew her as. She was the Poop Lady. She was all about getting poop. Why aren't you pooping? That whole deal.
Right.
And the key thing, though, is that then she'd be like, if you want to take my class, just give me $475. Or some insane number.
Yeah.
And I was like, why would anybody do that? When all you got to do is get yourself some bran. Okay.
Well, sometimes I have questions about which brand I should be using. You know?
Okay, Matt, if you have
Here's
a question
the deal. I value my time. So get to the point.
Okay, Matt.
Tell me which brand.
Send me $475.
Awesome. I'm in.
And I will tell you which type of
Rule
brand
number
to buy.
1, motherfuckers, solve rich people problems.
Absolutely. There's some rich person being like, oh, man,
I haven't duked. I haven't duked
in a week. What am I going to do?
Oh, my doing.
Yeah.
This is the highbrow comedy you've come to expect from Roach Koach.
It is, because I mean, listen, if you wanna get it moving, and you're saying all I've eaten all week is pizza and Arby's, and you're wondering why you haven't taken a shit, I can answer the question for you. It starts with an A and ends with a P, and yeah, all you got to do is get some bran. You can either get it a raisin bran. You can get an all bran, sprinkle that on some cereal. You can also have what's called a salad.
What?
Yeah, try a salad. That's really good. And also, go for a fucking walk.
Yeah, shake them turds out, baby.
All right? Go for a walk. Obviously, don't go walk far. You got to be close to home when that shit starts moving, okay? But these are my gut health tips. I'm giving you this is a $475 value.
That's how much I care about your gut health. I'm giving this for free.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine what's in my class?
Right? What's in my class? Oh, is even better. So this is a long way around to saying that when I saw this band was named Gut Health, I laughed a lot. It brought me a lot of joy. I haven't heard a note yet, but they opened for Dropout Kings and Wargasm UK. My feeling is they can only be Ripper City. So Matt, what's their number one song?
Their most popular song is called Beat to Beat, which was not what I was hoping. I was hoping it like How to Take a Shit. But here we go. Gut Health. Oh, let me play their most played song, which is Inner Norm. Beat to Beat is their newest single.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Inner Norm. That's fun.
That's fun. Not at all what I was expecting.
Not at all.
No, especially, we've been talking so much about like acid bath and everything on here. But, what I liked about it, because it reminded me of a lot of the stuff I was listening to in 2005, 2006. It's got that blog rock.
I was going to say blog house. Yeah.
Yeah, blog house. It reminded me a little bit of, I saw this band open for Death from Above once, Controller. Remind me a little bit of that. Just that sort of, post-punk, angular guitar thing. I've never been mad at an angular guitar.
No,
ever.
Me either.
So so this was good. Plus it's got a nice little beat to shimmy to, which also is really helpful if you're trying to get a turd out, baby.
You're trying to shake loose a deuce.
This one's gonna your little butt moving. That turd's gonna come right out.
Looks like they're from Australia.
Wait, he said they're from Worcester, Mass.
What?
Yeah.
Did I listen to a different Gut
You
Health?
listened to the wrong gut. There's more than one Gut Health?
Wait a second.
What a twist.
Wait a second.
What a twist. I mean, I will say, I was a little surprised. I was like, this open for Wargasm? Okay, but maybe, listen, you get an opener, you get an opener.
All right.
All right.
I am confused by, let's see, Gut Health Band Live. Or let's see. Let's see if I get different responses.
Okay.
Because the first one is very much this. I mean, I might have read that wrong. Let me go back to what I was reading. From what? Yeah, it says hypnotic dance punk from Narm, Melbourne.
I mean, he's claiming Worcester, Mass.
Huh.
All right.
What am I gonna do?
If there's another gut health out there and Matt can't find their information, send it to us then.
Yeah.
roachcoachpodcast@gmail.com. Send it over. You can slide in our DMs. Send us if this is the right one and they lied and they said they were from Massachusetts when they're actually, is there another Worcester, Massachusetts, Australia?
Dude.
Matt, already our problems with geography are huge.
Correct.
This will only make things even more confusing. If there's 2 Massachusetts, 1 in Australia, 1 here,
I'm not ready for this.
I can't. All right. So let us know. Either way, the gut health we listen to very, very much enjoyed. The gut health that we promote is eat some bran or a salad, go for a little walk. Don't eat Arby's every day, but you can have it at least once a week as a treat. All right.
Treat.
As a little treat. Matt, let's shift gears, talk about who's in those DMs.
Sliding up in.
Matt, Rob May's back, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Rob May, always in the DMs with another ripper, another rocker for us to check out. He hit us with the shotgun double deuce here.
Double deuce.
Double deuce. He sent us his first one here. He said, "Yo, fellas, something different to bring to the table. This band is called Resistor. Turntables used in a band this heavy? Sweet."
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, this song is called Come Mierda.
All right.
And I have not heard this yet. So this is the first listen for me. So
I'm ready. I've got it locked and loaded.
Let's do it.
Resistor, hailing from Long Island, New York, seamlessly weaves crushing riffs, breakdowns, and low-tuned guitars with a classic nu metal sound we all know and love.
Let's just say the thing that we both loved at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Coward.
I didn't say that. I chickened out. I was the coward.
You
coward.
When he yelled, "You coward," I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
That's the phrase that pays.
It is. I mean, obviously the scratching was fantastic, but the coward part was like the icing on the cake. All right. And yeah, I loved it. Going back to gut health really quick. Also,
yeah, buddy.
If you are finding that you are pooping too much,
that could be bad.
You may have a lactose issue.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, something to keep in mind. If you're like, I keep drinking like 10 gallons of milk a week and I am just shitting my brains out, you might want to cut down to about 5, maybe 4 gallons a week. You know what I mean? Cut the milk down and see how it affects things. All right. If you house an entire pint of Ben & Jerry's and then you destroy your bathroom, you may have a lactose issue. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Just giving you a little gut health info. All right.
I like.
Yeah. So you know what? You know what's not cowardly? Knowing about your gut health.
Do you want a live update?
Yes, I love a live update.
Buddy, as we are recording this, the Louisville Louder Than Life show is happening.
Yes.
It is truly happening right now. And I got breaking picks from our boy Josh Toomey. Looks like people showed up and showed out.
Matt, I think we can say, having said that we had both Zach and Brian from Louisville Loves on the show, and we had Josh Toomey on, Roach Koach Bump did it again.
Did it again.
I look at that and I'm just like, we did it. We got the word out, and everyone in Louisville metropolitan area showed the fuck up. I mean, what we had to say, they're going to be doing the hits. They're going to be doing that. And also, man of the stage, man of the people, Josh Toomey, you got to catch him.
You got to catch him.
You got to catch him because, listen, you might have seen him and be like, I've seen him walking down the street. Seems like a cool guy. See him on stage where he's meant to be, and you're in for a treat.
Let me tell you, his words on the post are, "What a night."
What a night.
And it is, except for a small little pit, shoulder to shoulder in that motherfucker.
Shoulder
Far back.
to shoulder. Can't see the back.
Cannot see the back. It
Can't see the
goes on.
It just, people just kept pouring in going, Louisville Loves? Is that Roland I hear? Is that Nookie I hear?
Is that Creed I hear?
Is that Creed I hear? Someone may say that. And and then they see Corey on stage. They see Josh Toomey on stage. You're in.
You're in.
Like, give me a drink. Let's get going. So this bodes well, I think, for Louder Than Life this weekend, and for future events for the Louisville Loves team, who just keep packing it in. They just keep doing it.
Doing the damn thing.
Love that. Well done. Matt, we mentioned a second Rob May recommendation.
Yes, we did.
Rob said, "Are you aware of the band called Ban This? They are from Argentina, and they are excellent. Check this sexy little number out. The song is called You Piece of Shit."
I love it.
I know, not exactly one for Heart FM, that's for sure. Chorus is gorgeous, too. I'm very excited to hear this. Just reading this message was a true journey. Have you heard of this band called Ban This? No, I hadn't heard of them. They got a song called You Piece of Shit. Perfect, especially with our current ongoing conversation about gut health. I'm glad that we have a song called You Piece of Shit.
Well, you want to roll it?
Let's do it.
Oh, what a journey.
I got to tell you, for one, Rob's setup of this sexy little number had one thing going on in my head. That went away. Then I'm like, where's this going to come into play? Then I get this smooth boy chorus with him going, "You piece of shit." Truly unexpected. Truly a delight, I will say.
Yeah.
I'm not always, Matt, you and I are not always on board with the smooth boy.
No.
But with the smooth boy where it's somebody, let's say, a little clunkily saying "you piece of shit," I'm won over. I'm in, I feel endeared. I feel so many things. Matt, how'd you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of liked, I was like, okay, this is kind of the way that it started. I was like, this could just be an alt song. This could very much be a Deftones rip. This could be this nondescript opener. I'll say that, like just kind of the chords, and then the chug comes in, and I'm like, all right, we know where we are. And then the lyrics are happening, and I'm like, I know exactly where we are. And then we hit that chorus, and I'm like, we in Argentina, baby. I'm like, this is a new one for me. You piece of shit. Love it. Love it so much, Rob. Well done with both of those recs. Much appreciated. Matt, let's talk about who's emailing. Who's emailing?
Matt, why don't you tell us about this email from Oliver?
I would love to. Oliver writes in, albums you should review. Interesting. Hey, my name is Oliver. I just wanted to say that I'm a huge fan of your podcast. You guys are super funny and entertaining. Thank you, Oliver.
Thank you.
Hey, I just wanted to recommend some albums for you to review on the show. I think you'll have a blast talking about them. These are the albums: 40 Below Summer, The Morning After. Now, we've done the first 40 minutes, or 40 Below Summer.
Yes.
We haven't done this one.
We haven't. It is on the long list, can confirm.
All right. Il Nino, One Nation Underground. Will we ever dive back into the Il Nino?
Matt, it seems like people can't get enough of Il Nino for some reason. I can tell you that I just checked the long list right now.
Okay.
And I own this album. So I guess so. We'll do another one.
Wow.
We probably won't like it. I'm just going to be real. Listen, I like to go in open-minded to every album we do on the show. But Il Nino, let's be real. We probably aren't going to like it.
Yeah.
But listen, people want to hear it. We'll do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Matt, continue.
Element 80, The Bear. So this is wild because we have not done Element 80 in a long time. We did their studio album, self-titled.
Yeah.
And that 5 years ago at this point.
Long time ago.
But this is from November 5th, 2005, The Bear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Maybe.
Is it on the
Maybe.
list?
It's not on the long list, but I can certainly add it.
And then Dry Cell Disconnected. Only available on YouTube, but worth checking out. They sound a lot like Linkin Park with a bit of Seven Dust and Incubus thrown into the mix. Thank you so much, Oliver. Thank you.
Thank you, Oliver. So Dry Cell is an interesting one. The lead singer of Dry Cell is now the lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots. And he's a Michigan native. And I believe there was a time in which the Dry Cell record was on streaming, and it has since been removed. And there was a time when there was a copy floating around, not just on YouTube. I believe it was on one of those Russian sites. But then obviously the Russian sites went down, and now, we are apparently dependent on YouTube. But people have recommended the Dry Cell record in the past. I believe actually that it is on the long list. Let me just double check. It is. It is on the long list. So yeah, so these are all good recs. You know what? If you want us to do another El Nino record, we'll do another El Nino record. What do you I own
piece of shit.
Is it going to be as good as that? Probably not. But yeah. But Oliver, thank you so much for the recs. Yeah. Matt, we did an episode all about Puddle of Mud.
Oh, yes, we did.
And that was a wonderful bridge episode to our Patreon series that is now active and happening.
Yep.
The Crack, the Butt Rock Bracket. And people had thoughts and opinions on us doing Puddle of Mud. The first comment we got was from Steven, who said, much like Mr. Fuller, I have a strong nostalgia for this music as well. Me and my cousin went on an end of the summer camping excursion with his Boy Scout troop in like late August, maybe even early September 2001. Some other kid had an older brother who was a 17-year-old Eagle Scout, all into metal rock and cracked nihilistic teen jokes. Naturally, being like 12 approaching 13, we went to hang out with him and his brother for the duration of the trip because we got to be around the cool older people.
Hell yeah.
What else did he have in his CD player but a new copy of Come Clean by Puddle of Mud? We passed the headphones around and listened to Control like we were using illicit drugs. No better way to enjoy rock bottom butt rock. I love this anecdote for so many reasons, especially the part about them handing around the headphones like it is illicit drugs. I know this feeling because I went to band camp in the mid-90s when I was between 12 and 14. And the record that we couldn't get enough of, Matt, was Adam Sandler's second album.
Oh, man.
I believe
the second one.
The second one, I believe, is the one with What the Hell Happened to Me?
Yes.
Yes. This is the one that has the skit, Are These People Having Sex or Are They Working Out? My cabin at band camp listened to that sketch probably, give or take, 1 million times. We thought it was the funniest thing. We couldn't get enough of it. We listened to it so much. And that was literally like, yeah, we're going to go back to the cabin. We're going to listen to that album again. Like we were obsessed with it.
Yes. So, yeah, it was the second album, What the Hell Happened to Me? Mm-hmm. Sex or Weightlifting.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's a long track. This is a 7-minute track.
Oh, man. It's a long joke. It's a long joke. Yeah. So I love this story, Steven, and I know exactly what you mean. I do, though, that like Control is a song with no actual swearing on it. And I like that it was still like, ooh, you know, like even then it seemed like just the tone he was taking felt like trouble. So I appreciate that.
David Boone comes in with, they are thanking a body of water. This is a joke just for me, but I've been thinking about it all day. I love it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I was happy to find that one in the liner notes. This is why I do the liner notes deep dive for bits. Even if one person liked it, that's what I wanted. Jeremy said, dudes, that was an amazing episode of the podcast. Keep up with the good work. #mudbutt. Much appreciated.
Gareth Davey comes in with, Matt Noss, this or that. Would you rather be down in the mud or down in a hole? Oh,
Matt.
Wow.
That is a question there, my friend.
Down in the mud.
What?
Yeah.
Down in the mud.
Yeah, I cannot at this point in the game be like, anywhere near Alice in Chains.
No, listen, we've had 10 years to get Matt into Limp Bizkit. We now have another 10 years to maybe get him to slightly tolerate an Alice in Chains song.
That is, dude. I have an inoculation.
It can't be done.
Can't be done at this point. Sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was not immune to Limp Bizkit. I am immune to Alice in Chains. This was less terrible than I expected, Gareth continues, because the only time I've gotten into that mud was when a house party I was slightly too old for got set off when She Hates Me came on, and then the classic About a Girl memes. Really enjoyed the ep and very much looking forward to the butt rock bracket, aka the crack, aka BRBR.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about the About a Girl situation. Do you remember this, Matt?
No.
Oh, yeah. So Puddle of Mud did a live, I don't know, like one of those like Spotify sessions or something like that, maybe for a radio station. And they did like acoustic songs, and they would do like their song and then they do a cover. So they did a cover of About a Girl, and it is like brutal. It is truly like one of the most brutal things ever. Like he is like gritted teeth fighting through it. It's very, very bad. And it got shared around. It had like a week or so of like internet. Can you believe this? So, but yeah, we tried to cover a lot. Listen, I was much more enamored with the dead-eyed stare of Wes Scantlin.
Yeah.
And than anything else. But
emote.
So give me something. Yeah, so thank you so much. Now, this next one's right for you. Brian Mills said, if you listen to the episode at 1.3x speed, it's a decent punk album. Matt.
Brian, I love you. I'm a 2x guy. Everybody knows it. Everybody hates it. Can't be stopped. Won't be stopped. Lauren, the biggest laugh I've seen from Lauren in the last 6 months is I told him that the first time I heard Chappell Roan was at 2x speed, and I loved it. And when I heard it at normal speed, I couldn't fucking stand it. I was like, how is this so slow? He's like, what are you talking about? And then I played it for him. He roared. He did not agree with me at all. I understand I'm in a minority position here, but boy, I loved it. I thought it was great.
Chaperone at 2x speed is insane and not in a good way. And Matt was like, more like this, I think.
Yeah. Let me tell you, it's just one of those things where if you hear it, I heard it this first way, thinking that was the way it was supposed to be. And I was like, I love this. I'm into this. This is for me. And then you realize, like, I love 100 gecs, PC music, and everything made by people on meth and cocaine. Yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, I like the speed up. And then I hear, like, the actual slow-ass, dirgy songs of Chappell Roan.
Normal tempo.
Jesus Christ. Those songs are so fucking slow. Nope. Like, all of these songs, so slow. Why? Why so slow? Pick it up a little bit. Like 2x speed that shit. Jesus.
Matt, I feel like you should be telling me that while you're like rubbing your gums. That is how you sound. What are these slow ass fucking songs?
Why are these songs so slow? The fucking
well, Matt, when we get off mic, because I don't want to get too distracted, we will need to confer about the new Frost Children album. I do want to know what your thoughts are.
All right, cool. Yeah.
All right. Mikey Hodge said, all-timer episode.
Thank you,
metal
Mikey.
Finger emoji. This album will always have a soft spot for me. I got the CD when I saw Puddle of Mud open for Korn in 2002. I don't know if you guys know this, but Korn uses 7-string guitars, which are essential to achieving new metal sounds.
Holy shit.
No, Matt, this is interesting. This is an interesting thing here.
What?
So Korn's, because I mean, my understanding of guitars, Matt, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that we're talking 5, maybe 6 strings, but a 7th string.
I mean, that seems like it's possible that could be one of the ingredients in what I would call Korn's signature sound.
I mean, it might be the thing. It might be the thing that sets them apart from a lot of these other bands is this decision to have 7 strings.
Yeah.
As opposed to 6. Wow. Something, because Mikey, this is
we'll
big
look
news.
into it.
we're going to definitely check this out. Road to 500, almost 500 episodes deep. You're still learning things. And I love to, Matt, you love to learn. I love to learn. So thank you so much, Mikey, for this new info. Much appreciated. Matt, what did Trevor Reynolds have to say?
I said, I hate to admit it, but I forgot how good this record was. New? No. But hell yeah.
I love it. I love it. KillaCam31 said, I got the alert on my phone this morning. I just woken up, but I couldn't read what it said. I guess you can say everything's blurry without my glasses on my face.
Nice.
That's why they pay KillaCam the big bucks.
Smoking Umbrellas comes in. I am a fan of this album, but it's super clumsy with the lyrics. I think what makes it better than a band like Hinder, who I say represents the absolute worst of butt rock, is that when Wes says his life is going to shit, I truly believe him. I do too.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. I think that's a great poem. Yeah, I agree.
I agree with you. I don't think there's a lot of things you can level at Puddle of Mud, but I don't think at any point is anyone going to say, what a bunch of posers.
Right. Yes.
No, it's never that. That is not an accusation that Wes is ever going to have to duck. Everyone's, in a way, you could say, Puddle of Mud, real motherfucking deal.
Real motherfucking deal. You're right.
Yeah. They're really going through that shit. So yeah, I think that's the other thing is when you hear something like Blurry and you hear those lyrics, which can be clunky, it's because they're coming from a real place. They come from the butt. Yeah. And finally, Chad Radical said, seeing this pop up in my feed was like getting invited to my wife's company Christmas party. I really don't want to do this, but I feel like I have to. We'll love it. Thank you, everybody who wrote in. You can continue to write into us, roachkoachpodcast@gmail.com. Of course, comment on the Facebook, comment on the Instagram, send us a DM on any of those services as well. And of course, for more butt rock goodness, head on over to the Patreon.
Gotta join us on the Patreon.
You've got to join us on the Patreon. Matt and I are having so much fun because, we spend all summer prepping this thing. We spend all summer putting the bracket together and saying, this goes here and this goes there. What is this going to be? But then when we start recording it together, it grows.
Something happens.
Something happens. It's amazing. It's incredible.
And here's something that I don't think we've really mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's bi-weekly. The pack was monthly.
Mm-hmm.
The live streaming of Who's Tweeting was monthly. This is bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't, we'd truly be doing this forever.
We would be doing this for years. We'd be like, hey, you guys remember when we did Cumbersome? Well, we're back to talk about it again 7 years later.
It's 2027 and it's time to talk about the results of bracket 1.
Yeah, right. No, we gotta get it moving. So yeah, bi-weekly. So listen, that means you've got ostensibly, you know what? I can't do the math, but many more episodes of The Coach, basically.
Yeah.
To enjoy. And yeah, and you just head on over to the Patreon, patreon.com/Roach Koach Podcast. Become a patron, get these apps, and enjoy this journey that we're all taking together through the crack. Matt, there's only one way to end an episode of Roach Koach, and that is with a new entry from Rippers for Roaches 2.
The rise of the roach continues. I had it really locked in the first week, and I have forgotten.
Matt, what I like about that one is it makes you sound like the world's most hesitant executioner. He's got the hood on, he's got the axe, but then he's also, what if I miss the neck?
But if I miss the swing, it's bad for everybody.
It's going to look really awkward. Yeah. Matt, what do we have this week from the list?
Well, this week we have Enhancer with Cool Shen with a song called Hot, the edit sampler.
Okay.
From 2006, from the album Electro Chalk, that was Hot, edit sampler with Enhancer and Cool Shen. They are French for
okay.
anybody who is linguistically challenged like I was.
Well, Matt, I loved it.
Me
I thought it
too.
was great. I thought it was fantastic. It's got big spin kick vibes.
It's
And
so funny that you say that because literally the picture of the band is them doing kicks like off of buildings,
amazing. I love it.
like the
Listen,
karate kick. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah, absolutely. Is that the flying crane? Is that the
Something
flying?
like that.
Something like that,
Exactly.
yeah. I think this is a perfect time, Matt. Well, I would say before I get away from the song, I want to say the song
Rules.
great, kicks awesome. Made me think about this would be perfect for a scene where maybe some martial artists might be kicking each other in the face, maybe going at it. I think this would be perfect for it. Maybe somebody gets their head kicked off. Be fantastic. A movie where someone could possibly get their head kicked off is Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh,
And Matt,
they
we
better.
haven't talked about it. They have bumped it from October to a summer 2026 movie.
Do they think it's going to be that big? Or is it
Apparently,
that bad?
well, no, I don't think you move it to the summer because you think it's this piece of shit. I think you feel like you're going to make more money in the summer. Now, that being said, I feel like we talked about this on here, is that the trailer does have a lot of Johnny Cage refusing to fight,
Hate it.
which is making me crazy.
Yeah.
Now, we will say, though, another fighter has entered the ring because right now, filming right now, is a new Street Fighter movie.
Holy.
So there's a new Street Fighter movie that's being filmed right now. The cast has people up in arms because the casting is kind of all over the place. Orville Peck is playing Vega. People are like, who made this casting? This doesn't make any sense. Listen, the casting's not important. What's important is whether or not the characters in the movie fucking fight in the street, okay? That's all that matters, all right? Will they be fighting? If it's a Street Fighter movie and no one's fighting, I'm going to lose my goddamn
Lose
mind.
my fucking mind.
All right? I can't have it happen to me again, okay? All right?
No.
Yeah. So, I don't care who's in it, just as long as they fight. And I'll deal with the rest of it later. But I guess, yeah, 50 Cent's going to play Balrog.
Okay. I'm with it.
Sure. Why not? And I guess there's a couple wrestlers in there. Roman Reigns is playing somebody.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I will watch it. I will, of course, fucking watch it. I just need them to fight. And this is you say, Lauren, you seem to be really affected by this shitty Mortal Kombat movie from 3 years ago. Why does it haunt you so much? It's because it's about a tournament where you fight to the
Fight
death,
to the fucking death.
and
There was no tournament.
there's no tournament. No one did it. What the fuck? Anyway, bullshit. So, from what I understand, this Street Fighter movie is going to come out at the tail end of 2026. This new Mortal Kombat 2 has been bumped to summer 2026. Something to look forward to or to be future furious about. Listen, there's a lot of things going on in the world that we don't have any control over. And this is another one. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where I was going with this.
Land the plane.
I couldn't land the plane on that
Land
one.
the plane. I gotta
All
get
right.
off.
All right, Matt. There you go. That's another episode of Roach Koach, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. Keep on saying hello to us online. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Blue Sky. We are on all of those. I've already said the email. You've heard it. Listen, focus on your gut health. All right?
Listen to Chappell Roan at 2x speed.
Listen to Chappell Roan at 2x speed. Eat some all bran, okay? Get it from Post. Get it from Kellogg's.
It's going to be shooting out of both ends.
Both ends, baby. You're going to be cleaned
Pipes clear. The hole that goes all the way through your body will be unobstructed.
That's right. And then once that's done, go in and get yourself a beautiful Arby's double. All right. And treat
Get yourself a fucking Big Montana.
They don't have the Big Montana anymore.
What?
I know.
Mistake.
I know. Well, the weird thing, I'm going to mention this and then we'll get the fuck out of here. They did something to the curly fries. They don't taste the same anymore.
Why'd they fuck up the curly fries?
They fucked up the curly fries. But, twist again, they've introduced cheese sticks that are shockingly good.
They got the meats.
They got the meats, and they also have cheese sticks, which doesn't have any meat in it. Anyway,
World class.
We did it again, everybody. Thank you so much. And until next time, Matt, thank you.
Lauren, thank you.
Arby's.
Arby's. We
We
got
got
the
the
meats.
meats.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.